What's up, everybody? Welcome back to It's Just Plastic. My name is Hound. You've seen the thumbnail? You know what tiny little gargoyle I'm reviewing today. That's right, bam! I got the Disney Gargoyles Lexington Ultimate Action Figure by Neca. Look at that little guy. Looks crazy, don't he, man? Woo! Look at that. There's the side of the box. There's the other side of the box. Yeah, it looks a little more chill that way, huh? There's the back of the box. There's a little spill about him. Blah, 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 blah. Man. There you go. Some of his accessories. Let's go ahead and open the window and peek at him. Wow, bam! Got him a cool crossbow. Now, he is by far the smallest of the releases. I mean, this thing is almost regular action figure size compared to the other ones that is, you know, about that much bigger. So, yeah, it's still the same price. They didn't cut that any down, didn't he? Actually, I think this one is a few dollars cheaper. I think this one was only $30. I think the other ones are $35. So, anyways, yeah. That's the barcode. There you go. In case you're looking for it. I found him on the shelf at Target today. So, good deal. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open him up. But first, hit the like and subscribe. Check out all the links down below. Everything you need to know down there. I'll put a link for this guy, probably Entertainment Earth, because I get a discount from there. If he's in stock, you get a discount. Just remember that, okay? In stock items, discount, free shipping, that kind of stuff down there. All right. Merch, Mercari, I got stuff for sale right now down there. Check that stuff out. Also, I'm on the road to 500 subs. Hopefully, by the time I post this, I've already got 500. But I'm getting real close. I'm like 4 away right now. So go ahead and hit that. Don't forget about me, all right? I know you're watching. I know you can't wait to see what's next, but go ahead and hit that real quick. Just pause it. Hit that. All right, let's go ahead and flip the camera and get into it. So there's Lexington out on the table with all his accessories. Man, I thought I lost one of the hands a minute ago. I had to hunt for it. I'm just glad I didn't lose one of those arrows. Those are all individual little arrows. So there you got his tail. Cool crossbow. He's got a little remote control box, or I mean, yeah, a little controller. I have no idea what this one goes to. I'm gonna guess that's what this is for too, but I don't know what that goes to. I don't remember what they were controlling with this. Series is too old to have a drone, so if y'all remember what the remote control and the head says for, y'all, you know, the heck, remote control, remote, y'all let me know what that's for. I'm curious. I really am. I don't remember. I will definitely have to check that out and re-look at that. So, comes with this cool bow and arrow. I mean, this cool crossbow. It's got this wood look to it too, man. Like, that is really nice. The steel look is really good. Neca does some really good figures. I don't have a lot of Neca figures because some of their lines are kind of for me. But I really enjoy this Gargoyles line. It sucks that this is probably going to be the last one I collect because I got the Manhattan crew now. I got all of them. So I'm not after all the extras and all the other peeps, plus their wings and everything. It kind of makes it hard to, you know, display all of them together. It comes with 4 arrows. They all look exactly the same. I think you can stick them in here. I'm going to stick them the right way and see if it gets caught. There you go. So you can stick it down in there if you wanted to. Just be careful because it catches. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can kind of stick it out because it catches right there. See, it catches. So it shouldn't fall out if you stick it in there. It's kind of easy to get out too. Just stick it out a little bit, cock it to the side. That's pretty neat. I like that. Let's check out his hands. He's got 2 closed fist hands. Identical. He's got 2 open palm hands that are pretty similar on his hands, on the body. I'll show you those in a second, a little more in depth. He's got 1 right hand that I'm going to guess for the bow and arrow. He's got a left hand that's guess for the remote controller. or the controller. There's his little tiny tail. This thing is, he is so small compared to the rest of them. I mean, he's probably like a 5.5-inch figure compared to the 7-8 that the rest of them are. I don't know. They're all pretty different size. There's his gargoyle, like turned mad face, I guess you could say it, portrait. This is definitely the one I'm using. It looks really good. Plus, I use the other ones. All the other ones have their faces. And there's Mr. Lexington. There's his non-mad face. His I just want to go chill face. Lots to him. His wings are different than all the rest. His wings are like a soft plastic compared to the rest of them that were all hard plastic, unless you purchased another figure or another piece that came with the extra. This is plastic. Oh, soft plastic. His wings are weird. They wrap around like that. They're already attached too, but they're attached to his leg, and I understand. I think that's the way he was in the show. I know his wings were always kind of odd in the show, but it's going to make his articulation very difficult. So we'll look at it. Speaking of articulation, let's go ahead and get into it, and we'll check it out and see what we can do with that. Let's see here. Down. Wow, up's really good. Oh, I got more down playing with it. There you go. 360 should be no problem. Man, those ears are sharp. Gosh, I just jabbed myself. Those things are really sharp. So we're going to be careful with the way we do this. Okay, that's not going up at all. Let's try this arm. I don't know if that one's just stuck. So we got that. Yeah, then this guy's just tight. So you can get that going. Just be careful because you got it connected here, here, and here. So you don't want to rip it out doing too much. He's got a bicep swivel that's not really going to do much with that, with the wings. He's got a double jointed elbows, which really aren't going to do much with the wings. Got a wrist, little joint wrist in and up and in and out. Let's see here. We got an ab crunch. He is not the easiest to review with these wings. He does have a crunch up here, but I can't get him to really do anything without risking these wings. So he has a torso swivel here. He's got the typical little Neca leg joints. Let's see here. He's got a leg swivel, a little bit of a upper thigh swivel, single jointed knees like all the rest of the gargoyles, which actually looks really good the way they did it. So doesn't add for a lot of articulation, but it still works. Single joint little ankles here, and then they have toe crunches. He has a toe crunch. So yeah, man, those nails are sharp too, man. He needs to clip his toenails, boy. All right, let's go ahead and attach his tail. So yeah, you guys, I mean, you do get a swivel here. Speaking of, before I get to the tail, so these are soft. So even his arms are soft. The other ones were hard. I know that you can get the softer ones, but you have a swivel here, and the problem with that swivel or that joint here is that it wants to move the legs. So you really can't do that without pulling. See that? See this right here? You can't really, and then you can't really swivel that at all without moving the leg. Yeah, this one's a tough one, man. Shout out to Neca for trying this. And I give them credit for doing a pretty good job on it, but It's a rough one to do, man. Like with the connections and everything else, that really is a tough one. And now this is swiveled, so it's covering his tail up. I do gotta. All right, let's go ahead and connect the tail. So you're looking for that joint right there, that little peg, and you just pop it in there. I always put the little dots downward. Yeah, just like that, and it's got that wire in it, so you can kind of angle it. Yeah, he looks great. I don't know how I'm going to pose him just yet, especially with the way that all the wings are and everything. It's going to be a little difficult to pose this guy, especially in some kind of a neat pose. They did a pretty good job on the box. Well, ended the gargoyle reviews with kind of an odd one, but still a great figure. I'm glad that they did what they did, because they're trying to stick towards the cartoon and everything else. You know, his wings were attached here and on his leg, so I'm gonna give Neca a shout out on this one, because that is not a tough feat to come across, to accomplish, to actually make it where it actually works. You'd have to own the figure to understand how difficult that would be. It is definitely something that is different. I've never seen a figure that had attached like that. There's probably something out there, you know what I mean? But I think Neca did a pretty good job. Gonna have to mess with him a little bit. Just be very cautious so you don't detach it or whatever. Then you're gonna have to glue it back, and who knows what it's gonna look like afterwards. So definitely want to put a warning on this one to be careful with when you're moving this one around. Definitely be very, very careful with the wings and the legs and the arms. All the attachments. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Hit this like, hit subscribe on the way to 500. I appreciate everything, guys. Really do. You guys take care. Have a good one. And remember, it's just plastic.